Good morning everyone, my name is Kanika Tiwari and today I am here to give my presentation for the mock as in the topic that is the data structure in C. In this we will learn about what is data structure, the different types of data structure. So let's begin. So what is data structure? So data structure, you can say it is a way of organizing all the data items that consider not only the elements uh, but also show their relationship between each other. Now if we talk about the classification of data structure, we will it is broadly classified into two types, like you can see in the ppt, like it is of two class categories, like primitive data type and the non-primitive data type. Similarly, in the flow chart, if we are able to see that data structure is divided into two types, that is primitive data structure and the non-primitive data structure. And in primitive data structure, there are also four types, that is integer, float, character, and pointer. Similarly, if we talk about the non-primitive data structure, they are again further classified into the linear list and the non-linear list. In linear list, we will learn about the data structure like array, linked list, stack, queue, and in non-linear list, we will learn about the data structure like graphs, keys. Now if we talk about what is primitive data structure, so primitive data structure, they are the basic structure and directly operated on the instruction machines. Now if we have seen the examples like of primitive data structure, that are the floating points, number, character, constant. Okay, and if we talk about the non-primitive data structures, so they are derived from the primitive data structures only. And if we talk about what are non-primitive data structures examples, so they are list, stack, queue, tree, graph, array. Now moving towards the detail of the array. So what is array? Array is the set of finite number of homogeneous elements or a same data items. Or in simple words, we can say that it is a linear data structure in which the elements are stored in a contiguous memory locations. And if we talk about the initialization, how arrays are initialized, so the way of initializing the array is that first of all there will be the data type, which data type you want to which data type array you want to make, like float, int, char, and then it comes about, and then it comes the name of the array, and then in the square bracket there will be the size of the array. And if we talk about the types of array, there are different types of array, like single like 1D array, 2D array. And if we talk about the operations performed on the array, they can be the insertion, deletion, searching, modification, merging, and many more operations we can perform on the arrays. Now moving towards the list. So what is list? List is a non-primitive data structure. It can be defined as a collection of variable of the number of data types, and in this the elements are stored in a contiguous memory location. How the elements are stored? Technically, each such element is referred in this linked list referred as a node, and the list can be defined as a collection of nodes, as you can see in the diagram, like we have the starting point and then we have the node, and node contains the two part. First will be the data part, or you can say the information feed, and second will be the address of the next node in which it has to be pointed. Okay, so if we talk about the types of linear data linked list, so there are different types of linked list, like single linked list, doubly linked list, single circular linked list, and doubly circular linked list. Now moving towards the stack. What is a stack? So we can say that stack is a linear data structure, just like the array only, or we can say it is an ordered collection of the elements. So the main property that the stack holds, or we can say that array and stack distinguish themselves, is that stack holds the LIFO property. LIFO property means last in first out, means the element you are inserting at the last, it will uh, it will uh, it will push first. So if we talk about the operations that stack holds and the name that varies in the array and the stack is that if we inserting any element into the stack, we call this as push, and if we are deleting any element from the stack, we call at the top, like you can see in the diagram, pop. And we can implement stack using even arrays, or you can using a linked list in arrays. In if we are implementing using the arrays, so it is known as the static implementation, and if we are using it by the linear linked list, it is known as the dynamic implementation. Now moving towards the queue data structure, it is also a linear data structure which holds a property as FIFO, first in first out. The element you are first inserting will be the element that is first that will be accessed first. So in a queue, the new element are added to the queue from end, called the rear, and the element are always removed from the other end, that is known as the front end. Now if we talk about the queue, so each new person comes and stand at the row. If we means we can see the example like in a row. Yeah, if in a ticket hall, ticket counter, so the first person who comes the first will get the ticket first. That we can see in the example of a queue. Queue can also be implemented by using the two ways, like by using the arrays or by using the linked list, in the same way that we are using in a stack. So if we talk about the tree data structure, so tree data structure are also defined as a finite set of data items. So first of all, tree is a non-linear data structure in which the data items are arranged or stored in a sorted sequence. We can say also that tree represent the hierarchical relationship between the various elements. So that's all about the data structure. Thank you.